hinge exercises are fantastic. And finding a little bit of variety to keep yourself interested, to target things in a different way could be really great. This next exercise is most often done with a kettlebell. One of the few things that I don't have in my gym is a good collection of kettlebells. The only one I have is like 3 pounds. It's really tiny, doesn't do a whole lot for this sort of thing. So I do this with a dumbbell, and you can do this with a dumbbell or you can do it with a kettlebell. All this is what traditionally is called a kettlebell swing. So in this case, it would be a dumbbell swing, but it's still a hinge exercise. So the goal of this exercise is still going to be to drive your hips forward, which is the foundation of every hinge exercise. It's literally hinging at the waist and then bringing everything forward. It's the concept. To do this, to intensify a little bit, we're going to have a weight. You can do this with 2 hands or with 1 hand. I'm going to show it both ways. So double-handed, if you've got big hands, it's a little more challenging. You're going to have to stack your hands. I got small hands, so I can get away with this. So you're going to start taking your feet wider than we usually do, so wider than hip distance apart. We're going to begin. Shoulders go up, back, down, so we have everything nice and engaged. When I do that, I activate through my shoulders and through my upper back, which gets the upper part of my core to start being engaged, and then I focus on drawing in through the lower belly button, get all that lined up as well. To begin with, we're going to bend the knees ever so slightly, and we're going to start to lower down, taking it at a hinge, so everything is nice and straight. I get a little bit of swing just to figure out what I'm doing here, and then we're going to let it drop back through the legs, come up, press the hips forward. So my arms are doing nothing here. Everything is coming from the hips. The weight is literally just swinging free. So I'm just letting it swing, and then as it swings forward, you drive your hips forward, that kettlebell comes all the way up, or the dumbbell comes up. Stopping it about even with your eyes. So stopping right where you're cold, not what you need to do, but using it for demonstration purposes. Stopping right about at the eyes. This can also be done with 1 hand, in which case you'll do a few one side, few the other side. Exact same concept. So knees or feet a little bit wider, knees tracking over your toes so everything is nice and grounded, core engaged, shoulders up, back, and down. We hinge forward, get a little bit of movement going just to start to feel where things are happening, and then the hips drive forward, and we drop back. So again, this is all those hips moving forward to propel the dumbbell. You can change sides at the top and take it to the other side. So those are swings. Again, you see them most often done with kettlebells, but sometimes, especially these days, if you're not going into the gym, figuring out how to improvise and use what you have available to you is a great skill.